Chosen ones, listen to me carefully. This message is not just another video, it's a divine appointment. You didn't stumble across this by chance, and you're not hearing these words because of coincidence. Heaven itself arranged this moment because your spirit is ready. Your life is about to shift, and what I am about to reveal to you is something your soul already knows deep down, but it needed confirmation. God has confirmed it. Your sacred energy, the energy you carry as a chosen one, is not only blessing you, it is shaking the very foundations of the people around you. And in some cases, yes, it is destroying the strongholds that tried to bind you. Your light is louder than their darkness. Your spirit is heavier than their resistance. And today, you will understand why. Chosen ones, if this message already resonates with the stirring inside you, comment 777 below. Mark this moment. Seal it in agreement. Because when heaven speaks, the wise respond. Let the world keep scrolling. Let the lost ignore the signs. But your spirit knows. Your soul recognizes the call when it hears it. You see, too many of you have been second-guessing yourselves. You have felt the strange reactions of others. The way some people start acting cold around you. The way conversations suddenly change when you walk into the room. The way envy, irritation, and even hatred seem to spring out of nowhere, even from people you once trusted. And you've wondered, is it me? Am I doing something wrong? Let me tell you plainly, chosen one, it is not you. It is what you carry. It is who you are. It is what God has placed inside of you. It is the sacred energy that you carry because you have been chosen by God. Your very presence is a mirror. It reveals what people have been trying to hide. It exposes the spirits that were comfortable operating in the shadows. It stirs up what is asleep, threatens what is dying, and ignites what is alive. You are a walking activation of spiritual truth, and not everyone is ready to see themselves as they truly are. This is why your journey has felt heavier. This is why you have been misunderstood. This is why doors closed in your face when you did nothing wrong. This is why even those you tried to love had to fall away. But hear me clearly. None of it was sent to destroy you. It was sent to awaken you. Today marks the day you stop doubting the weight you carry. Today marks the day you stop lowering your light to make others comfortable. Today marks the day you stand firm in your sacred assignment and recognize that their reaction is a confirmation, not a condemnation. God has confirmed your sacred energy. And now, heaven is preparing to expand it. Chosen ones, get ready. This is your time. You are not imagining the shifts. You are not exaggerating the attacks. Your sacred energy is real, and its power is undeniable. By the time this message finishes, you will walk away stronger, wiser, and more aligned with your divine mission than ever before. You are chosen, you are equipped, and you are right on time. The reality of being chosen by God. Chosen. 1. You must understand something very important right now. Being chosen by God is not a title you wear. It is a life you are called to live. It is not about being better than anyone else. It is about carrying a responsibility that is sacred, weighty, and eternal. Many are called, but few are chosen. You are among the few. And because of that, your path was never meant to look like anyone else's. Your life has been set apart since before you took your first breath. Before you knew your own name. Heaven already whispered it among the stars. Being chosen by God means you were handpicked by the Creator of the universe for a specific assignment. An assignment that only your soul, only your spirit, only your unique energy could accomplish. It means you carry a divine code inside of you. Something heaven encoded within your spirit that this earth desperately needs, but cannot manufacture. The world does not understand you because the world did not create you. God did, and He designed you for something higher, something heavier, something holier. This is why your life has been different. This is why the battles you faced seemed unfair. This is why you were tested so severely, while others seemed to coast through life without a care. It was not because you were abandoned. It was because you were being equipped. Chosen ones go through the fire, not to be destroyed, but to be refined. You were not called to fit in with the world. You were called to change the world, one divine assignment at a time. When you are chosen by God, there is a mark on your life that the spirit realm recognizes. Demons see it. Angels guard it. The atmosphere shifts around you because your very presence carries spiritual weight. This is not arrogance. This is spiritual reality. Heaven did not place you here to blend in like dust in the wind. You were sent to shine like a beacon, a lighthouse in the storm, a city set on a hill that cannot be hidden. The reality of being chosen by God means isolation will become your classroom. Loneliness will become your teacher. Rejection will become your trainer. Because God does not raise His warriors in the comfort of the crowd. He raises them in the solitude of surrender. He strips away what is unnecessary so that only the purest version of you can stand when the time comes to carry out the mission. You may have wondered why certain friendships fell apart. Why relationships you thought would last forever ended so suddenly. Why people you loved turned their backs without warning. Hear me clearly. It was divine. Not every soul can accompany you into your next season. When you are chosen by God, you cannot afford to be tied to those who cannot see your anointing, who cannot honor your assignment, who cannot handle your sacred energy. God removes what would later betray you before your destiny matures. There is a weight to being chosen. There is a cost. Jesus Himself said, "To whom much is given, much is required." You have been entrusted with a spiritual weight that cannot be treated casually. The world will mock you. The enemy will target you. Even your own mind will sometimes question you. But heaven has already settled the matter. You are chosen. You are anointed. You are sealed with a purpose that cannot be revoked. Understand that being chosen by God also means you will be misunderstood, even by those closest to you. They will not always understand your decisions, your convictions, your path. And that is okay. God did not consult them when He called you. He did not take a vote. He spoke your name and anointed your spirit because He saw something eternal within you. Their acceptance is not a requirement for your assignment. There is also a hidden glory to being chosen. It is not found in applause or accolades. It is found in obedience. True chosen ones do not seek validation from men. They seek confirmation from heaven. They move when God says move. They speak when God says speak. They remain silent when God says wait. Their loyalty is not to trends, popularity, or public approval. Their loyalty is to the spirit that marked them before time began. Chosen one, you must accept that your journey is not supposed to make sense to the world. It was not designed to. You are living for a kingdom that is not seen with natural eyes. You are walking by a faith that confounds logic. You're obeying a voice that many cannot hear. This is the life of the chosen. A life of deeper sacrifice, yes, but also a life of deeper rewards, eternal rewards, rewards that moth and rust cannot destroy, crowns that cannot be stripped by the opinions of men. The reality of being chosen by God is both sobering and empowering. It demands everything, but it gives you everything that truly matters. Peace that passes understanding, joy that the world cannot steal, strength that no enemy can shake, authority that no demon can question. You have been equipped for such a time as this. Your sacred energy, what it actually is chosen one. It is time you understand the true nature of what you carry. Your sacred energy is not just a feeling. It is not just an aura. It is not something you can fake, and it is not something you can lose when you are tired. It is the living imprint of heaven upon your soul. It is the signature of God Himself, written into your very being. Your sacred energy is a divine frequency, one that shifts the unseen world around you whether you realize it or not. Sacred energy is truth wrapped in light. It is power clothed in humility. It is a burning flame that does not consume, but rather illuminates. When you walk into a room, chosen one, you carry with you the atmosphere of the kingdom. You bring clarity where there was confusion. You bring peace where there was chaos. You bring conviction where there was compromise. And many times, without speaking a word, your presence alone becomes a confrontation to everything that is not aligned with God. Your sacred energy flows from your spirit, not from your mind. It is not based on how you feel on any given day. It is deeper than your emotions, stronger than your circumstances. It is anchored in the very essence of who you are as one chosen by God. Even when you doubt yourself, your energy does not lie. Even when you feel weak, your light still shines. This is why certain people react to you before you even say a word. Their spirit feels the weight you carry before their mind can even process it. You must understand, chosen one, that your sacred energy is both a gift and a responsibility. It is a gift because it connects you directly to the source, to the Creator who called you by name. It is a responsibility because it demands that you walk in a manner worthy of your calling. Sacred energy cannot be used for manipulation, selfish gain, or prideful boasting. It must be stewarded with humility, with wisdom, and with reverence for the one who entrusted it to you. Your energy is sacred because it was birthed in fire. It was not handed to you cheaply. It was forged through battles that would have broken others. It was refined through tears you cried when no one was watching. It was strengthened through betrayals that tried to shatter your faith. Every wound you survived, every storm you outlasted, every valley you walked through became a part of the sacred charge you now carry. This is why your energy feels different. This is why you cannot blend in, no matter how hard you try. Chosen one, sacred energy is recognizable because it mirrors the character of God. It carries compassion, but not weakness. It carries gentleness, but not passivity. It carries strength, but not arrogance. It carries wisdom, but not cruelty. When you speak, your words are not just heard, they are felt. When you move, your actions are not just seen, they are spiritually discerned. Those who are aligned with truth will be drawn to you. Those who are bound by lies will be repelled by you. Your energy forces a decision in the hearts of those you encounter, even if they cannot articulate it. Your sacred energy is not about charisma. It is not about outward appearance. It is not about eloquence. It is about the Spirit of the living God. breathing through you, moving through you, speaking through you. This is why opportunities will sometimes open that you did not even chase. This is why help will arrive from places you did not expect. This is why resistance will rise from people you thought were for you. Everything and everyone reacts to the frequency you carry because it is not from this world. Understand this deeply. Your sacred energy is a weapon against darkness. It dismantles lies. It exposes hidden motives. It breaks chains in the unseen realm. This is why warfare often intensifies around you when you are about to step into a new level of purpose. The enemy does not fight you because you are weak. He fights you because your sacred energy is a threat to every stronghold he has built. You are not just another voice. You are not just another face. You are a carrier of kingdom authority. Chosen one, never apologize for your sacred energy. Never dim it to make others comfortable. Never water it down to avoid conflict. You were not anointed to be liked. You were anointed to be effective. You were set apart to pierce through deception, to awaken slumbering souls, to carry light into places others fear to go. This is not arrogance. This is obedience. This is the reality of your calling. You must also guard your sacred energy with discernment. Not everyone deserves access to what you carry. Not every conversation is worth your breath. Not every battle is worth your time. Your energy is precious, and it must be invested, not wasted. Ask the Holy Spirit daily to guide you, to show you where to pour and where to pull back. Learn to protect the well within you, because it is the source of life to many who are thirsty. Chosen one, your sacred energy is part of your spiritual. Why your sacred energy feels like death to them. Chosen one, you must understand something critical for your journey ahead. Your sacred energy does not just inspire others. To those living in darkness, rebellion, or pride, your energy feels like death. Not because you wish them harm, not because you do anything malicious, but because the light you carry exposes everything false, broken, and hidden within them. It forces them to confront truths they have spent their lives avoiding. It brings to the surface every wound, every deception, every spirit they have allowed to control them. Your sacred energy is life to those who seek God, but it is judgment to those who have rejected Him, and they feel it the moment you walk in. You need to know that when you are chosen by God, you no longer enter rooms as just a physical being. You enter as a carrier of divine presence. Your very existence becomes a spiritual announcement that the status quo is about to be disrupted. Those who are living in spiritual compromise, those who are chained by pride, jealousy, fear, or hidden sin, feel the clash in their spirit before a single word is exchanged. It is not personal against you. It is the reaction of their darkness being violently exposed by your light. To them, your sacred energy feels like an unbearable mirror. A mirror that reflects every lie they have built their identity upon. Every mask they have worn to hide their brokenness. Every false foundation they have trusted in to survive. Your presence silently demands honesty, and many cannot handle that level of exposure. Instead of embracing the chance to repent and heal, many will attack, resent, or distance themselves from you. It is easier for them to label you as the problem than to confront the uncomfortable truths rising within their own soul. This is why betrayal often comes from unexpected places. This is why friendships dissolve without clear reason. This is why family members seem to turn cold for no logical cause. It is not you. It is what your sacred energy awakens within them. They were content living in denial, but your light made it impossible to stay asleep. To some, you are a lighthouse showing the way home. To others, you are a raging fire exposing everything they thought they had hidden safely away. Chosen one, remember that spiritual death does not mean immediate destruction. It means separation. Your sacred energy separates. It divides the wheat from the tares, the sheep from the goats, the loyal from the betrayer. You do not even have to speak about your standards. Your life speaks louder than words. Your discipline offends their laziness. Your humility offends their pride. Your consistency offends their double-mindedness. Your obedience offends their rebellion. It is not that you are judging them. It is that your walk with God naturally highlights the areas where they have compromised. You are not called to apologize for this. You are not called to shrink yourself down to be more digestible to those who refuse to grow. You are called to be a living testament to the truth. And the truth, chosen one, always brings division before it brings healing. Jesus himself said that he came not to bring peace, but a sword. Truth separates before it unites. It cuts away the false before it establishes the real. And your sacred energy carries that same spiritual sword. Understand that when people are confronted by your energy, their spirits react first. Even if their faces smile, even if their words seem pleasant, their spirit has already made a decision the moment your energy encountered theirs. Some will be drawn to you with a hunger for more. Some will be repelled by you with a hatred they cannot even logically explain. You must learn to discern the spirit behind the smile, the spirit behind the compliment, the spirit behind the embrace. Your sacred energy gives you the advantage because it exposes long before actions catch up with intentions. Chosen one, the reason your presence feels like death to them is because it threatens the counterfeit kingdoms they have built. It threatens the illusions they have clung to for safety. It threatens the false narratives they have used to justify their sin, their bitterness, their unbelief. You are not just another person in their life. You are a divine checkpoint, a reminder that there is still truth in the world, that there are still souls who refuse to bow to the system, that there are still voices who carry heaven's authority. You must also recognize that this is why spiritual warfare increases around you. The moment your energy begins to disrupt a demonic stronghold, retaliation is almost guaranteed. Attacks may come in the form of gossip, slander, betrayal, or isolation. But understand, these are not signs of your failure. They are signs of your effectiveness. Darkness only fights what it fears. Hell only targets what threatens its plans. If you were not a danger to the enemy's kingdom, you would be ignored. But Becca, spiritual awakening. Why God allows this reaction? Chosen one, you need to hear this with your spirit, not just your mind. The reactions you are facing are not accidents. They are not mistakes. They are not punishments. They are a divine part of your spiritual awakening, and they are allowed by God himself. Nothing touches the life of a chosen one without first passing through his permission. Every rejection, every attack, every betrayal, every sudden shift of atmosphere around you is part of your training, part of your purification, part of your preparation for the next level of your assignment. God allows the reaction to your sacred energy because it reveals who is really for you and who is against the spirit that sent you. Without the friction, you would continue to carry people, places, and mindsets into your future that were never meant to survive at the level you are being called to. The resistance you are facing is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of promotion. In the spirit, pressure always precedes elevation. Warfare always precedes breakthrough. Exposure always precedes expansion. When your sacred energy begins to disturb the spirits around you, it is proof that the Spirit of God is alive and active within you. It is proof that you are moving in the authority given to you through your spiritual awakening. And it is proof that your light is doing exactly what it was meant to do: reveal, disrupt, and call higher. Without realizing it, those who react negatively to your energy are actually confirming your growth. They are confirming your identity. They are confirming that the transformation within you is real and undeniable. Chosen one, spiritual awakening is not about feeling good. It is not about being liked. It is not about achieving human comfort. Spiritual awakening is about alignment with heaven's blueprint for your life. It is about embodying the truth so fully that every lie around you begins to tremble. It is about becoming so one with God's Spirit that you no longer need to announce who you are. Your very presence testifies to it. This level of awakening demands separation. It demands purification. It demands consecration. And sometimes, it demands walking away from everything and everyone who cannot handle the light now burning within you. God allows the reaction because it is a mirror. It shows you what you could not see with natural eyes. It reveals the intentions of hearts you thought were pure. It unmasks loyalties that were never truly yours. It uncovers hidden enemies before they have a chance to sabotage your assignment. It purges the soil of your life so that only what is rooted in Him remains. And though it is painful, it is also mercy. It is mercy that you are not tied to dead things when God is calling you to new life. You must stop viewing these reactions as attacks alone and start viewing them as divine diagnostics. They are heaven's way of showing you who can walk with you into your promised land and who must remain behind. Remember, not everyone who starts the journey with you is assigned to finish it with you. Some were only meant to be lessons. Some were only meant to be seasonal. And some were only allowed in your life to sharpen your discernment for the battles ahead. Chosen one, God is allowing these reactions to refine your focus, to sharpen your spirit, to strip away every illusion that could weaken your authority. You cannot carry old attachments into new seasons. You cannot build the kingdom with hands still tied to comfort. You cannot walk in divine power while still clinging to worldly approval. God is making you unshakable. And part of that process is learning to stand firm when the very ones you loved misunderstand you, mislabel you, and even mistreat you. This is the fire of spiritual awakening. It burns away everything false, everything fragile, everything fickle. And what remains is pure. What remains is real. What remains is unbreakable. You are being purified like gold, tested like a warrior, and trained like a king or queen destined to rule in righteousness. The reactions you are facing are not proof of your failure. They are proof of your rising. Embrace the process, chosen one. Embrace the pruning. Embrace the necessary goodbyes. Embrace the lonely moments that force you deeper into the presence of God. Every tear you have cried, heaven has counted. Every betrayal you have endured, heaven has recorded. Every moment you stood firm when everything inside you wanted to collapse, heaven has witnessed. You are not unseen. You are not forgotten. You are not losing. You are being strengthened, fortified, prepared. The reactions are a necessary fire, but they will not consume you. They will only purify you. And when you emerge from this season, you will carry a weight of glory, a depth of authority, and a clarity of purpose that no man can deny. God is not punishing you. He is preparing you. God is not trying to break you. He is building you. Chosen one, do how to protect and steward your sacred energy wisely. Chosen one, your sacred energy is not just a gift. It is a trust. It is something you are called to guard, to nurture, and to steward with wisdom and discernment. You are not called to throw your pearls before swine. You are not called to pour endlessly into vessels that have no intention of carrying what you give. You must learn how to protect what heaven has placed inside of you, or the wrong people and the wrong environments will continually drain your spirit and delay your assignment. The first thing you must understand is that not everyone deserves access to you. Your sacred energy is precious. It is valuable. It is costly. It cannot be handed out carelessly just because someone demands your time, your presence, or your attention. Access to your life must be earned through discernment, proven loyalty, and spiritual alignment. Just because someone smiles does not mean their spirit is safe. Just because someone says the right words does not mean they carry the right heart. You must be willing to examine the fruit, not just the leaves. Your spirit will often know before your mind catches up. Trust it. Trust the warning signs. Trust the unrest. If your spirit feels uneasy, do not dismiss it. Protect your sacred energy without apology. You must also understand the importance of spiritual boundaries. Boundaries are not unkind, they are necessary. Boundaries protect what is holy. Even Jesus withdrew from the crowds to pray. Even Jesus chose 12, not 100. Even Jesus had moments where he refused to perform miracles because the environment was filled with unbelief. If the Son of God exercised boundaries, how much more must you? Learn when to say yes. Learn when to say no. Learn when to engage. Learn when to retreat. Every battle is not yours to fight. Every invitation is not yours to accept. Every wounded soul is not yours to heal. You must move with wisdom, not impulse. Prayer must become your shield and your filter. Daily communion with God sharpens your discernment and strengthens your spiritual defenses. In the presence of God, you receive clarity. You receive the strategies for your next steps. You receive the strength to walk away when necessary, and the courage to stand firm when called. Prayer is not a religious obligation for the chosen ones. It is a survival necessity. It is your lifeline. It is your power source. Without prayer, you become vulnerable to distractions, deceptions, and drain. Protecting your sacred energy also means watching what you consume. What you watch, what you listen to, what you meditate on, it all affects the purity of your spirit. You cannot fill your mind with chaos and expect to carry peace. You cannot entertain darkness and expect your light to burn brightly. You must guard your gates. You must be intentional about what you allow to feed your spirit. You are not being legalistic. You are being wise. You are protecting the vessel that carries divine assignment. You must also practice the art of strategic silence. Not every revelation needs to be shared. Not every dream needs to be announced. Not every blessing needs to be broadcasted. Some things God reveals to you are meant to be hidden until the appointed time. Premature exposure can attract unnecessary warfare. Learn to move quietly when necessary. Learn to build silently. Let the fruit of your life speak louder than your words ever could. Silence is not weakness. It is wisdom. It is strategy. It is protection. Chosen one, Remember that your energy is currency in the spirit. Spend it wisely. Invest it in relationships that are reciprocal. Invest it in assignments that bear eternal fruit. Invest it in environments that nurture your growth. Stop casting your energy into black holes of drama, negativity, and dysfunction. You are called to rise above the noise, not to drown in it. Every moment you waste defending yourself to people determined to misunderstand you is a moment stolen from your destiny. Finally, never forget that your sacred energy thrives in alignment, not in striving. You do not have to chase validation. You do not have to force open doors. You do not have to exhaust yourself trying to be seen. When you walk in alignment with God, He makes sure the right people see you. He makes sure the right doors open. He makes sure the right opportunities find you. Your job is to stay obedient, stay faithful, stay in position. Let God handle the exposure. Let God handle the elevation. Let God handle the vindication. Chosen one, your sacred energy is too valuable to be wasted. It is too rare to be common. It is too powerful to be handled casually. Steward it wisely. Protect it fiercely. Honor it daily. And watch as heaven continues to breathe favor, protection, and expansion over everything you touch. Your energy is not just for you. It is part of the divine weaponry assigned to shift atmospheres, change lives, and advance the kingdom of God on earth. You are a V. God's final confirmation, the rising of the chosen ones. Chosen one, this is your confirmation. Everything you have endured was not in vain. Every tear, every betrayal, every lonely night, every unseen act of obedience has been recorded in heaven. Nothing was wasted. Nothing was forgotten. And now, the rising has begun. God is confirming His chosen ones before the world. He is bringing hidden vessels into visible places. He is exalting the humble. He is lifting up those who remain faithful in the silent seasons. You have been tested. You have been refined. You have been stripped of everything that could not go with you into the next dimension. What remains is pure, unshakable, unstoppable. You are no longer the wounded soul who doubted your worth. You are the warrior heaven crafted in secret. You are the living proof that God's promises are yes and amen. Your sacred energy has survived the fires of affliction, and now it burns brighter than ever before. This is not just your elevation, it is your vindication. Those who mocked you will witness your rising. Those who doubted you will see the favor resting on your life. Those who tried to silence you will have no choice but to watch as God opens doors no man can shut. This is not about revenge, it is about revelation. It is about the glory of God being revealed through your life for all to see. Chosen one, walk boldly now. Move without fear. Speak without hesitation. Love without restraint. You have been confirmed by the only one whose opinion matters. Heaven has stamped your assignment with divine approval. The world may not understand it, but heaven has already decreed it. You are rising because you were always meant to. You are rising because you were chosen for such a time as this. The world has yet to see the fullness of what God will do through you. But you will see it. You will walk in it. You will live the reality of everything your spirit has carried quietly all along. This is your time. This is your season. The rising of the chosen ones has begun, and you, beloved, are right in the center of it. Conclusion and call to action. Chosen one, you have heard what your spirit already knew, but needed to be reminded of today. You are not weak. You are not invisible. You are not forgotten. You are a vessel of sacred energy, sealed and sent by God Himself for a purpose greater than you can even fully comprehend. Your presence is power. Your journey is proof. Your rising is inevitable. No force of darkness, no betrayal, no rejection can undo what heaven has decreed over your life. Today you have received confirmation. Now it is time to move differently. Stand taller. Speak wiser. Guard your sacred energy like the priceless treasure it is. Stop questioning your place. Stop apologizing for your light. You have been chosen for such a time as this, and nothing and no one can cancel the assignment God placed within you before the foundation of the world. If this message resonated with the depths of your spirit, if you feel the fire stirring within you, comment 777 below as a sign of your agreement with heaven. Declare it boldly. Mark this moment as the day you fully accepted the weight and wonder of your sacred calling. And do not keep this truth to yourself. Share this message with another chosen one who needs to be reminded of who they are. Spread the light. Strengthen the army. The time for hiding is over. The time for doubting is over. The time for rising is now. Chosen one, your sacred energy is a weapon, a beacon, and a testimony. Carry it with honor. Heaven walks with you. Your steps are ordered. Your victory is secured. Your destiny is unfolding, and nothing will stop it.